I'm gonna have to restrain myself from quoting anything from the show because I'm definitely not cool enough to pull off anything these guys say. Maybe I'm posher than I think I am. Bear with me while I have an existential crisis. Hello, I'm Florentina Faconti and welcome to another new release review. Today I'm talking about the new film released in cinemas, People Just Do Nothing, Big in Japan. Before I start my review, make sure you clicked on that subscribe button, and for any updates about my channel, make sure you're following my Facebook page or my Instagram at Florentina Faconti. This film is a follow-up to the BBC mockumentary sitcom, People Just Do Nothing. After ending their pirate radio station, the boys from Corrupt FM travel to Japan, where one of their songs has become a big hit on a popular game show. I never watched the show until recently. I'd heard of it, but I was never a big garage fan, so it just didn't really appeal to me. I didn't feel like I would be able to connect with it. And then a few weeks ago, I saw the trailer for the film in the cinema, and it was hilarious. So as soon as I got home, I binged all 5 series of the show. It instantly became one of my favourite British comedy shows, and I showed it to my mum as well, and she's absolutely loving it at the moment too. But while I'm on the subject, I'm going to talk about a little negative that I have with the film, and honestly it's my only negative, and it's not even really to do with the film. The trailer was so funny. I've never seen one that has made me laugh that much, but so many of the best jokes from the film were in that trailer. They were still really funny in the film, don't get me wrong, I was still laughing out loud like an absolute idiot, but I feel like they would have hit harder if they were more of a surprise and it was the first time that I heard them. And again, it's nothing against the film or the boys, it's literally the only negative I can think of. It was just a really badly cut trailer because it gave too much away. So I would say if you want to go and watch this film and you haven't seen the trailer yet, the best preview for it is to watch the show. But I also don't think you need to have seen the whole of the show before watching this film, as it works fairly well as a standalone piece. The plot isn't too complicated that you can't pick it up straight away, and any big plot points are explained briefly so you understand what's going on. That being said, if you've got the time, then binge it before you go and see the film like I did. It will definitely help you to enjoy the film even more because you'll know the characters and you'll be familiar with their backstories, so you'll just care a bit more about what happens to them. That, and it's incredibly funny. The cast is so funny. They've created such brilliant characters that are so relatable to people that you know in your life. Even if you're not from that specific background, you can still look at some of the characters and be like, I know someone like that. And a lot of the cast have returned for the film, so it still has the same energy and dynamic that the show has. The banter between them and the comedy timing that they have as a group is phenomenal. It's so breathtakingly good. They all work together so well, and although both the show and the film are about the group as a whole, everyone has their moment to shine. I love seeing them out of their natural habitat of Brentford, and they were so out of their depth. Not even just music-wise and industry-wise, the culture clash was so funny. And they did it in such a clever way that even in situations where the characters didn't understand what was going on, or they were a bit overwhelmed or confused by a situation, it was never offensive and it never felt uncomfortable as a viewer. Something like this could have very easily been done in a ridiculing kind of way, and of course it was poking fun at some points, because that's what you expect from a comedy, some light-hearted fun, and it was never anything too deep. Plus, they do it on both sides, so it was a nice balance. It didn't feel attacking to any of the cultures, it was just a weird mix of all of it. Overall, I really loved this film. If this is the end for the People Just Do Nothing side of Corrupt FM, then I think this was a perfect way to wrap up these characters and these stories. If you're a fan of the show, by the way, there's like a 45 minute long documentary special called Corrupting the Industry on BBC iPlayer. It's about how Corrupt FM came to be and how it started on here on YouTube and eventually got turned into a film. I found it really interesting finding more out about the show and the guys that make it, so if you're a fan, then definitely check that out. So yeah, if you haven't seen it already, then go check out People Just Do Nothing, Big in Japan in cinemas. Thanks for watching, give it a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want more of this, but as always, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye!